They're two old guys. They're sitting on the park bench every day and they're talking about life. They talk about life through talking about the ducks.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to come back to me a little bit. Okay, so which one do you want to be?
I don't really know.
Well, we
I was trying to think which. There's a couple of variations. We could just read them. There's only 10 of them, and they're not that long. Each one is not that long.
Let's just have fun with it. You be Emil, I'll be George then.
Okay, I'll be Emil, and we'll just go from the beginning. There's a couple that I thought were funnier than others, but okay.
Well, yeah, we can work our way into it.
All right, so we're just reading.
Yes.
Are you got this going on?
I have the script.
It's nice.
The park is nice.
You forget.
You remember.
I don't know.
What's to know? There's a boat.
So early?
I suppose so, because there it is.
I wonder if it's cold out there.
Here, it's like it is today. How is it today? That's how it is.
The boat is moving.
So it's cold in relation how fast the boat is going.
The water is colder than the land.
So it's cold in relation to the water.
So it's a different temperature on the boat than on a bench.
They probably got sweaters.
There's more than one in the boat.
Wait till they come around again.
Where did they go?
Over there, behind the pier. Where could they go?
Not far. It's expensive, a boat.
They care.
No.
If they got the money for a boat, they can afford it.
It's not cheap.
I said it was cheap.
Even a small boat.
I know it's not cheap.
Even a very small boat is expensive.
Many times a small boat is even more expensive, depending on many factors. The size of the boat.
Yes.
The engine.
Yes, the size of the engine.
Certainly.
The speed of the engine.
Many
The
factors.
speed of the boat.
None of it is cheap. All of it is very intricate.
Cars.
Boats, cars, air travel, the military, it was never cheap.
Housing.
There's two of them in that boat.
It's the same boat.
Well, how many boats have we seen today?
That's what I'm asking.
One.
Another boat.
1, 2.
A real clipper, too.
Where?
Look at her, will you?
That?
What else? Go, sister.
That?
She was shooting.
That's the water pump.
That.
Yes.
That?
Yes.
The pump house.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the water pump.
Yes.
Yeah, look.
Yes.
Look at her float. Yeah. Look at her. Just sit there. All year round.
I'll give you that.
What a life.
Ducks.
Where?
Where I'm pointing.
A
sure sign of spring.
Autumn too.
Uh-huh.
You see them.
Yes.
They go south. They come back. They
They
live.
Yeah, they go.
Ducks
like to go.
Yes.
Where it's nice.
Hey.
At that time.
Of course.
And they're made so they just go. Something inside says it's getting a little cold, a little too cold.
Like humans, they don't like cold.
And there they go.
There they go.
And the same when it's warm.
They come back.
They got a leader, a lead duck. He starts. He's a duck, but he stays with the pack many, many times. He comes, he goes, he learns the route. Maybe he's got a little more on the ball.
All this time, there is another lead duck.
Of course. But he goes, he lives, maybe he finds a mate.
Yes.
And he waits. The lead duck, who knows?
He dies.
One day, yes, he dies. He gets lost.
And our duck moves up.
He is now the leader. It is he who guides them from one home to the next. And they all know the way. Each of them has it in him to know when the time is to move. But he will be in charge until,
Yes.
just like the other one,
There's no shame in that.
Just like the previous duck,
It happened to him. It's gotta happen to him.
the time comes to step down.
He dies.
He dies. He leaves something, and another duck moves on up.
And someday,
Yes,
someone will take his place.
until
It's boring just to think about it.
that's pretty good.
That's fabulous. That was fabulous.
Did you know what I was reading somewhere
Don't start.
about the stratosphere? The stratosphere, particularly the lower stratosphere, is becoming messy with gook,
Eh?
according to the weatherman.
Our stratosphere.
Everybody's, because it's all the same thing.
Eh?
As if you drop a pebble in a pond and the ripples spread, you know not where.
Yes.
So when you stick shit up in the stratosphere,
Yes.
you got the same problem.
What kind of goop?
All kinds, dirt,
Yes.
gook,
No good.
automotive,
Yeah.
cigarette smoke, it's all up there, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're finding out many things about the world we live in from the air.
Yes.
In many ways, the air is more a part of our world than we would like to think. Think about it.
It will.
Planes, they come down. They got to wash them right away. They got to go up clean. They come down filthy.
Yes.
But the creatures with no choice, insects and ducks,
Gliders.
it's a shame. They should be shot.
Some of them are shot.
So them, the ones responsible, ducks, they're finding ducks with lung cancer. I was reading about this hunter in the forest, and he shot a bunch of ducks that were laying down,
Yes.
and he missed. But as he was walking away, he heard this hacking, and he went back to investigate, and there were these 5 or 6 stunted ducks sitting in a clearing, hacking their guts out,
No.
coughing and sneezing, runny noses, and they flap their wings and go maybe 2 flaps and then fall down coughing.
It's no good for you.
And he says instead of running off, they came running off. They all came up and huddled around his feet with these roomy, runny eyes, looking quite pathetic. And he says, he said he couldn't get it out of his mind.
What?
I feel silly to say it.
Tell me.
They looked like they were trying to bum a smoke.
That's ridiculous.
I know it.
I think someone is putting you on.
Very likely.
You aren't even supposed to smoke in a forest.
Go fight City Hall.
That's great.
Just like that.
Hey, that's
We'll do
okay.
this.
I don't mind
We'll do
doing a
this.
meal. It shows you my versatility.
You know, the duck's life is not all hearts and flowers. He's got his worries too. He's got fleas and lice and diseases of the body, delusions, wing problems, sexual difficulties, many things.
It's not an easy life.
Only the beginning. The duck is at the mercy of any elements in the vicinity. Sunspots, miscarriage, inappropriate changes in the weather.
Yes.
Hunters, blight, tornadoes, traps, any number of airplanes.
Small, vicious children.
Chain stores. And of course the blue heron,
Blue heron.
the hereditary enemy of the duck.
Oh, yeah.
It's what they call symbiosis. They both live to ensure the happiness of each other. The blue herons eat ducks, and the ducks,
Yes.
the ducks are part of the bargain.
It is to be eaten by the heron.
Is to. Well, it's slippery for the moment, but it's not as one-sided as it might appear. Nature has given the duck speed and endurance and the art of concealment. She has made the heron large and unwieldy and blue. to be able to be spot at a distance. Only the other hand is he has the benefits of size and occasional camouflage should he come against something blue.
And shaped like a bird.
Not always necessary. The battle between the two is as old as time. The ducks propagating, the herons eating them, the herons multiplying and losing great numbers to exhaustion in the never-ending chase of the duck, each keeping the other in check, down through history, until a bond of unspoken friendship and respect unites them, even in the embrace of death.
So why do they continue to fight?
Survival of the fittest. The never-ending struggle between heredity and environment. The urge to combat, old as the oceans, installed in us all. Who can say to what purpose?
Who?
We do not know. But this much we do know. As long as the duck exists, he will battle day and night, sick and well with the heron, for so is it writ. And as long as the sky is made dark with the wing of the monster bird, the heron will feast on duck.
So true. That's a good. That's fun for you. I have fun in the barnyard. They clip their wings. Well, you can't put them on their honor.
Times have changed.
Vandalism. They fat them up. They feed them the farmers and special mixtures, corn, maybe an oat. They got special injections they give them to keep them happy.
And they can't fly.
No.
All with wildness is gone.
Just walking around the farm all day eating.
They're allowed to mate.
This we do not know.
Hey,
The mating of ducks is a private matter between the duck in question and his mate.
yeah.
It is a thing which few white men have witnessed, and those who claim to have seen it, surely, strangely, do not wish to speak.
There are things we're better off not to know.
If you don't know, you can never be forced to.
To tell. They don't got those beaks for nothing.
Too true. Everything has got a purpose.
True.
Every blessed thing.
Oh yes.
The lives has got a purpose.
Ducks.
Sweat glands.
Yeah.
We don't sweat for nothing. You know?
I know it.
Everything that lives must sweat.
It's all got a purpose.
It's all got a rhyme and a
The
reason.
purpose of sweat is in itself not clear.
Yes,
But there it is.
a purpose and a reason. And even those we, and this time, do not clearly understand.
Sure.
The yearly migration of the duck to mate and take a little rest.
Purpose.
Sweat.
Purpose.
There's nothing you could possibly name that doesn't have a purpose. Don't even bother to try. Don't waste your time.
I'm in no hurry.
It's all got a purpose. The very fact that you're sitting here right now on this bench has got a purpose.
And so, by process of elimination, does the bench.
Now you're making sense.
Tootin'.
The law of the universe is a law unto itself.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and woe be to the man who fools around.
You can't get away with nothing.
And if you could, it would have a purpose.
Nobody knows that better than me.
Well put. The duck is not like us, you know.
How so?
The duck is an egg-bearing creature.
And we're not, I suppose.
I did say that. The young of the duck at birth are already trained to do things most humans learn only much later. Swim, follow their mother.
Fly.
Now, I don't believe they can fly until later life.
But it's possible.
It's possible, but you're wrong.
As a matter of fact, I do remember reading somewhere that many small ducks do possess the ability to fly.
I do think you are mistaken.
No, it could be. But no.
Yes, I believe You are sadly wrong.
No, I wouldn't swear to
You
it.
know.
I'd almost swear I've read that somewhere.
Yes, I'm fairly sure you're wrong on that one point.
Some little-known group of ducks.
No, all my knowledge of nature tells me I must say no.
A very small group of ducks.
I cannot let that go by.
But I think
It's possible you misread.
possibly.
No. I must stick to my saying no.
Perhaps
no.
I misread it. What a thing, however, to be able to fly in later life.
Swimming ain't so bad either.
But any fool who knows how to swim can swim. It takes a bird to fly,
Insects also fly.
but not in the same category.
Insects, birds and insects, and I could be wrong, but
You are wrong. Nothing else flies. What do you want to be?
we can switch up, and you can be George. I'll be Emil this time.
All right. Okay. What kind of a world is it that can't even keep its streets clean?
A self-destructive world.
You said it.
A cruel world.
A dirty world. I'm getting old.
Nobody's getting any younger.
Almost makes a fellow want to stop trying.
Stop trying what?
You know, life is a lot simpler than many people would like us to believe.
How so?
Take the duck.
Oh, all right.
Of what does his life consist?
Well, flying.
Yes.
Eating.
Yes.
Sleeping.
Yes.
Washing himself.
Yes.
Mating.
Yes.
And perhaps getting himself shot by some jerk in a red hat.
Or death.
Should we include that as one of the activities of life?
Well, you can't die in a vacuum.
That's true.
So there we have it. The duck, too, is doomed to death.
As are we all.
But his life prior to that point is so much more simple. He is born. He learns his trade to fly. He flies, he eats, he finds a mate, he has young, he flies some more. He dies. A simple, straightforward, easy to handle life.
So what's your point?
Well, look at it.
Okay.
On his deathbed. What does the duck say if only he could speak?
He wants to live some more.
Right. But remorse? Guilt? Other bad feelings? No. He is in tune with nature.
He is a part of nature. He is a duck.
Yes, but so is man a part of nature.
Then speak for yourself.
I am speaking for
Then
myself.
speak to yourself.
Who asked you to listen?
Who asked you to talk?
Why are you getting upset?
You upset me
Yeah.
with your talk of nature and the duck death, morbid, useless talk. You know, it is a good thing to be perceptive, but you shouldn't let it get in the way.
And that is the point I was trying to make. In many ways, nature is our window to the world,
Nature is the world.
which shows you how easy it is to take a good idea and glop it up.
So, who do you want to complain to?
Well, you complain to me.
Do you mind?
I'm glad I got the time to listen.
A man needs a friend in his life.
In this or any other life,
You said it. Without a friend, life is not.
worth living.
No, it's worth living. I mean, what is worth living if not life? No, but life without a friend is.
It's lonely.
It sure is. You said it. It's good to have a friend.
It's good to be a friend.
It's good to have a friend to talk to.
Yeah. It's good to talk to a friend.
To complain to a friend.
It's good to listen
It's good
to a friend.
to make a little less full of pain. Life a little less full
I
of
try
pain.
anything
It's good.
for you or for a friend because it's good to help.
To help a friend in need is the most that any man can want to do.
And you couldn't ask for more than that.
I wouldn't.
Good.
Being a loner in the little world.
It's not my bag of tea
It's no good. No man is an island unto himself.
or to anyone else.
You can live alone forever. You can live forever anyway. You can't live forever anyway. But you can't live alone. Nothing that lives can live alone. Flowers. You never find just one flower. Trees. Ducks.
Cactus.
Lives alone.
Well, you take the cactus in the waste, it stands alone as far as the eye can tell.
But there are other cacti.
Not in that immediate area, no.
What are you trying to say?
That the cactus, unlike everything else that cannot live alone, thrives.
I don't want to hear it.
But it's true. The cactus.
I don't want to hear it. If it's false, don't waste my time. And if it's true, I don't want to know.
It's a proven fact.
I can hear you.
Even the duck sometimes.
Nothing that lives can live alone. We'll check. Just switch it around.
I don't know.
So what?
You got a point. Sometimes I think the park is more trouble than it's worth.
How so?
To come and look at the lake and the trees and animals and sun just once in a while and traipse back
Your
to
apartment? Back to your apartment?
joyless, cold concrete apartment stuff, linoleum, imitation.
The park is more real?
The park? Yes.
Sitting on benches.
Yes.
Visiting tame animals.
Taken from the wildest captivity.
Watching a lake that's a sewer?
At least it's water.
You want to drink it?
I drink it every day.
Yeah. After it's been pured and filtered.
A lake just the same. My inland sea.
Full of inland shit.
It's better than nothing.
Nothing is better than nothing.
Well, it's a close second.
But why does it hurt you to come to the park?
I sit home. I can come to the park. At the park, the only place I have to go is home.
Better not to have a park.
I don't know.
Better not to have a zoo. We should forget what a turtle is. Our children should never know the joy of watching some animal behaving.
I don't know.
They should stay home and only know guppies eating their young.
Let them go to the country. Nature's playground. The country. The land that time forgot. Mallards in formation. Individual barnyard noises. Horses. Rusty gates. An ancient tractor. Hay. Barley. Mushrooms. Rye. Stuffed full of abundance. Enough to feed the nations of the world.
Well, we'll have them over. We don't get enough riffraff.
Enough to gorge the countless cows of South America.
Did you make that up?
Yes.
I take my hat off to you.
Thank you.
Feed the many. How does it go?
Stuff the nameless. It'll come to me.
When you get it, tell me. You know, at the zoo, they got ducks. They got, what do you call it? A mallard. They got a mallard and, what is it? A cantaloupe.
You mean an antelope?
No, it's not cantaloupe. It's just like cantaloupe.
Antelope?
No, antelope is like an elk. What am I thinking? Is like a duck.
Goose?
No, but it's, what sounds like cantaloupe but isn't?
Antelope. I'm sorry, but that's it.
No, wait.
Canadian ducks?
No, I've seen them. The ones, I've seen them in the zoo.
Ducks?
Yes, ducks, but I'm talking about big. I know what I mean. They're called the only thing that comes up is a panda, quadrilope.
They ain't got no panda.
I know. Panda.
They had a panda at the other zoo, but it died.
Yeah, no.
There were two of them. Or three. But they're all men. And when they died, they couldn't have any babies, of course.
Ran span.
So the pandas
Lope.
died.
Load.
Not swans?
No. I know swans. I'm talking about ducks.
I know it.
Can't.
Those pandas were something. Giant pandas.
Yeah.
Big things.
I've seen
Not
them.
lately you haven't.
No.
Because they've been dead.
Fana.
No. From the Orient. Pandas from the Far East. They're all to see.
No, please. I know swans. I'm talking about ducks.
I know it.
Can't.
Those pandas were something.
Yeah.
Giant pandas.
Yeah.
Big things.
I seen them.
Not lately you haven't.
No.
Because they've been dead.
I know it.
From the Orient. Pandas from the Far East. There for all to see.
Mantelope.
Black and white.
Palalope.
Together. The giant pandas.
Fana.
Over 2 stories tall. It got too expensive to feed it. They had to put him to sleep.
I'm sorry. It's a crying shame.
Eh?
A crying, piss-laden shame. A blot on our time. Gook on the scutcheon oil slicks from here to Africa.
Huh?
They don't allow smoking on ocean liners anymore. One spark overboard and the whole ocean goes.
Yeah.
Oil-bearing ducks floating up dead on the beaches. Beaches closing, no place to swim. The surface of the sea is solid dying wildlife. In Australia, they're finding fish that are going blind from lack of sun. Now scary species are developing. They eat nothing but dead birds.
Yeah.
Catfish.
I think that's something different.
Nevermore. Thrushes. No more the duck. Blue jays, cardinals. Making the dead ocean their last home.
When I was young,
Floating up dead on the beaches.
around my house,
Their lungs are sodden pulp of gasoline. They're made for something better than that.
in the springtime, we used.
Can't even burn leaves in the fall. We have to wrap them up in plastic. Next, we'll have to wrap each leaf individually in little envelopes for each leaf. It shouldn't contaminate the other vapors or contaminate us with vapors. Little numbered packets.
Our lawn.
What?
Eh?
What was your lawn?
I forget.
Can you imagine being the last man alive to have seen a blue heron or a wild buffalo?
No man can live in the path of a wild buffalo.
All right. A regular buffalo
They
then.
got them at the zoo.
Buffaloes?
Yeah, they got plenty of them.
But that's in captivity.
I should hope so.
Well, in my case, you see my point.
Yes.
Well, that's the point I was trying to make.